Pricing is usually about 60% of the gross margin fixed. We covered that last video. The other 40% comes from a number of most service business owners have never calculated or even know what it is. Most owners think payroll as a percentage of revenue tells them if their team is profitable. It doesn't. There's one ratio that tells you exactly how many dollars your team generates for every dollar you spend on them. And when it drops below a specific line, your business is bleeding cash before you even feel it. Across the 90+ million in revenue we diagnose and work on, this is the most common blind spot for business owners. I'm going to give you the formula, show you where the line is, and show you why most owners get the fix wrong. Because a bad number has two opposite causes, and one of them means you should never touch your team. Forget about labor percentage, forget about head count. There's one question that matters. For every dollar you spend on the people delivering your service, how many dollars come back? That's labor efficiency. The formula is dead simple. Take your annual revenue, divide it by every dollar you spend on the people who deliver your service. Salaries, contractors, benefit, taxes, all of it, one number. Here's what it looks like. You're a $5 million service business. Your total delivery team costs you $2.4 million a year, all in. So the answer equals 2.1. So for every dollar you put into your delivery team, you get $2.10 back. That might sound fine. It's not. And I'll show you exactly where that number should be. But first, there's a reason your version of this number might be wrong before you even run it. The formula is simple, but almost every owner I work with gets one of the inputs wrong. And it makes their number look a full point better than it actually is. Here's what I see all the time. An owner pulls up their P&L, adds up delivery salaries, runs the formula, and gets something that looks decent. 3.5, maybe higher. It feels safe. But further down the P&L, there's a line item: subcontractors, consulting fees, professional services, sitting in other costs, 600 to 700 grand. Those contractors are delivering your service. They're labor. The moment you move that money where it actually belongs, that number drops. Same business, same revenue, same work being done. One line item in the wrong place made the number look more than a full point better than it actually is. That owner thought they were healthy, but the reality was they're in crisis. If someone is delivering your service, whether it's a W-2, a 1099, offshore, it really doesn't matter. They're delivery labor. The formula only works if the inputs are honest and true. And most of the time, this isn't intentional. It's just how the bookkeeper set up the chart of accounts. If you have contractors doing delivery work and you didn't include them, your labor efficiency number is lying to you, and you should be looking at how to structure your chart of accounts. So now you've run the formula with honest numbers. The question is, what should it be? 3.5. That's your line. 3.5, and you're in range for 60% gross margins, which is the target in the 60-15-15 system. Here are the bands. You don't need to memorize the top two right now. What matters is knowing which side of the 3.5 you're on and what it's costing you if you're below. In most service businesses, delivery labor is the biggest cost of delivery. So let's isolate it and see what the gap actually looks like. That $5 million business at 2.1, delivery labor is 2.4 million. That leaves 2.6 million in gross profit. If that same business were running at a 3.5, delivery labor drops to 1.4 million. Gross profit jumps to 3.6 million. Almost $1 million. Not in revenue you haven't earned yet, in profit that's already inside your business, sitting in your labor line because that one ratio is off. And to be frank, most owners have never seen it because they've never run this one number. So your number is low, you can see the gap. The instinct right now is to fix it. Cut the team, raise prices, do something. That instinct is about to get you into trouble. Your labor efficiency is 2.1. What do? Most owners jump straight to one of two moves: cut people or raise prices. And about half the time, they pick the exact wrong one. A low labor efficiency number has two completely different different causes. Cause one, your team has free time. You don't have enough clients to fill your capacity. So we've overhired or we've hired ahead of the curve, like I've heard time and time again from business owners that are saying that they're investing in future growth. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're not. People are potentially sitting idle 30% of their day and you're paying them 100%. That's not a labor problem. That is a sales problem. If you cut your team here, you cut the capacity you'll need when sales picks up. It's the wrong fix. Cause two, your team is maxed out. They're working full tilt, but you're still only generating $2 per labor dollar. That means either your pricing is too low or your delivery is inefficient, or there is a secret little third one there. You've packaged the product incorrectly. Completely different fix. Same 2.1, two opposite causes, two opposite fixes. Pick the wrong one and you make the problem worse. This is why you don't stop at one signal. Labor efficiency tells you that you have a problem. The next signal tells you what kind of problem, and it takes 30 seconds. If this diagnostic is clicking, subscribe. Every video in this series breaks down one piece of the system, one formula. Revenue divided by all labor. If you're below 3.5, there's cash sitting in your labor line, but knowing you have a problem and knowing what to do about it are two completely different things. If you guess wrong on which cause you have, the fix you pick makes the numbers worse. In the next video, the one question that splits those two causes apart, it takes 30 seconds, it's not a formula, and it changes your entire strategy. And if you want us to run this full diagnostic on your business, links in the description. We have 15 spots a month that we do for free every single month.